And now they want to ban lead ammo.
We're talking about the lead ammunition bill here.
Yeah, that's right. Doctors are pretty unanimous on the science showing that there's no amount of lead exposure that's okay for kids, but a lot of ammunition and fishing tackle still have lead in it, at least for now. The average student athlete fires almost 2,000 shots a season. The cost depends on the metal used in the ammunition. The cheapest uses lead in the shells and the primers. The conservation-minded sportsmen's group Isaac Walton League asked Minnesota legislators to get the lead out.
I think there's also concern just about the effect that small amounts of lead cumulatively over time might have on especially young people and their developing brains and systems.
The USA Clay Target League says Senator Jen McEwen's bill eliminating lead ammunition will at least double the cost of the sport, pricing out a lot of families. McEwen says she sympathizes, but the health of kids is more important.
My inner conspiracy theorist wants to say this bill is nothing more than a way to disrupt the growth that shooting sports are starting to see in schools. The anti-gun lobby understands the power of culture and realizes that younger kids and teens being introduced to not only shooting sports but responsible gun ownership at an early age makes the gun culture in America much stronger. And us in the gun community, we see that as a good thing, whereas the anti-gun lobby, they see it as a bad thing. So they do everything in their power to stifle the gun culture in America by
attack them on all sides.
Attacking it from the political side, the social media side, and arguably here from the financial side, utilizing the political. Now, I'm not here to downplay the dangers of lead exposure from shooting. It's something that's at the back of my mind anytime I go shooting. So much so, in fact, that if I'm shooting a rifle that is suppressed and it's throwing a lot of blowback gas in my face, I'll literally hold my breath while I'm shooting to minimize how much of it I breathe in. I also keep lead wipes in my range bag so that once I'm done shooting, I can wipe my hands and my face and even my phone and anything else that I think was exposed to the lead from shooting. And that's just it. It's relatively easy to minimize the lead exposure you could possibly be exposed to when you're shooting. Don't shoot and then immediately eat a burger with gunpowder residue on your hands.
This is delicious.
I've seen people do this multiple times. Wear a hat when you go shoot so it doesn't get in your hair. Wash the clothes that you went to the range within separately from your other clothes. They even make special detergent to wash lead out of clothing. There are many ways to minimize this risk. Banning lead ammo to me is excessive and
it's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
I'm sure they're teaching these kids gun safety before they shoot. It's not that hard to teach them lead exposure safety also. We can't talk about gun safety and responsibility, but then make access to such things overly expensive to the point where it prohibits the very people who need this experience and education from getting it. I'm all for producing lead-free ammo if it's possible. I just don't think we need to ban lead ammo in the process. It's serious, but not that serious, especially when there are so many ways to mitigate the risk and keep shooters safe